Hello DC20 Foundry players. I wanted to make a quick video on discussing this new module that came out for DC20 for Foundry. It's called Token Action HUD for DC20 RPG. I included the forum there. So this is mainly here for DC20 to make it easier on players and GMs just to have all the everyone's actions right there at the top, as you can see here. As well, instead of having just to open up the character sheet and have this entire thing blocking and you just have to kind of maneuver it, it gets kind of annoying. That's why this is kind of here. So let's automatically just start off with like showcasing combat here really quick. So I'll trigger combat by selecting everything and toggling the combat state. Then I'm going to make the initiative DC not 129 but 19. And those of you guys who know DC20, you know that NPCs don't really need to roll for initiative, but player characters do. So we'll click on the player character, go to extras, click on initiative, and then click on attack check, right? And then we'll just see. And then it will roll his initiative, right? Same thing goes for here. So we'll just go extras, initiative, checks and saves, and just click attack check. Because that's like a 0.9 roll in there, just to make it easier for people rolling for initiative. That way people don't take forever, you know, discussing what kind of check they're going to be making for rolling for initiative. Drug is just going to roll the attack check. Only one I need to worry about is Mr. Whiskers. The Lich King is actually my own class here called the Death Knight. I will probably make a little bit more video on that sometime. Just don't know when. And then we'll click initiative, attack check, just roll that. And then we'll talk a little bit more about this guy. This guy gets a special feature here. If I go to his features here and go to fast reflexes, if I hover over this, you can see he gets advantage on initiative checks and the first attack check he makes on combat. So we're just going to make this our initiative check, so we get advantage 1, and then roll. Yeah, you did good. Oh, you didn't do as good as Lich King though. So we'll begin combat. I forgot to add these guys into combat, so let me do that real quick. So the Blight Queen, we'll go over here. The Twig Blight, down here. That there. That there. Okay. And it will start off with the Lich King's turn. So he is probably going to be doing movement here. So if you want to move, all you have to do is go to your point section, right? And click on action points, and I will use one action point. And now you just go follow your spaces of movement, which if I click on my character sheet here, is 5. So I'll open up the ruler, drag this out, see how many spaces. This right here is 5 spaces, so I'm going to just start attacking this guy. Right? And then I'll go to my equipment, click longsword. Of course, click this just to make sure there's no roll modifications. And we'll do 1 power attack plus 1 point into our roll level here. And we only have 3 action points. If I wanted to double check how many action points I have, I can just hover over this and just see, oh yeah, I have 3 action points. And I'll hit roll item. Forgot to check the chat log. And it missed. So that's going to be the end of the Lich King's turn. And immediately go to the Blight Mite, who is actually going to go use 1 AP for movement as well. So we just go right here. Right? Just so we get within range to target this thing. And then of course equipment. And for me, I want to use the Stinger, actually. So, boop, Stinger. And then I'll click this, just to make sure there's no roll modifications. Probably that. Yeah, we'll just do a whole bunch of advantage here. Using all of our AP for the advantage. And that's 3 slashing on our friend Lich King here. And then we have Mr. Whiskers the 3rd, which all he's going to do is use his minor action to move because he has the sprint feature from his ancestry. And gets like 8 spaces of movement, so we can actually move like right down here. And just start targeting the... I don't know which one I'm just going to target this guy for now. Right? So he uses his minor action for movement, plus he gets advantage on the first attack check that he makes. So we'll go to equipment, great bow, click the advantage 1, use 1 AP for that. Spend stamina, use another AP. Use another for some extra power. We'll do a third power in there. Why not? And just roll. Nat 20 and 9 piercing. So yeah, that's overkill. Because these guys don't have a lot of HP. I think they only have... Yeah, they only have 5. That was really overkill. Great job, Mr. Whiskers III. Killing off the first Twig Blight. Then this Twig... which Twig Blight is this? It's this one. So yeah, I'll go to this Twig Blight. And he'll use his Thorn Shot ability, which is in his equipment. Clicking Thorn Shot. And I'm just going to start just... roll that really quickly. And of course, always making sure I target by hovering over the token by pressing T. And then, that's 3 damage. Right? Then it's Drog's turn. I really like this guy because he does tons of damage. So he's going to probably be using his AP here. A lot of it just to move. So we'll go to points here. Go to action points and click 2 just to move to where we need to be. Yeah, right here. And we'll target him. And go to our equipment, go to our great axe, and if we look at our points here, we can see we're down to 2, and this is going to use 2 of our action points. So, yeah, we're just going to roll item and hope we hit. And we missed with our great axe. So now it will go straight to Danthan, our Resonant Sorcerer spellcaster, who will target this guy and go to his spells, and we're going to use Magic Missile. Right, roll level check. Then we're going to do probably use all of our action points here for the 2 advantage, just to make sure we get a good Magic Missile in. Right, so we beat the DC by 3 plus the 2 that we put in, so that's 5 true damage. And that guy's dead. That was actually enough to fully kill it. So yeah, that's the end of Danthan's turn, and we'll go to this Twig Blight, which he's going to be attacking Drog. I forgot, you just have to open up equipment here, click Thorn Shot, and you just do this real quick. Boop, done. And that's going to be 2 piercing. Drog could actually, I think he has grip points that he can use. Yeah, he will use, so for this I'll just like go to grip points, click this to use it, and that will reduce the damage by 1. So yep, there we go. And that will now go to our Artificer, who has a gun. So he is going to be using a action point to move. So he'll go 5 space. He can go 5 spaces, but I think maybe going here might be worth it. Plus that guy's dead, so we do have a better line of sight. So we'll do that and click on his equipment. Click on the revolver. Equipment revolver. And I think we only have 3 action points. So we go hover over points just to see how many we have. And just hit roll item. Look at that, 4 piercing. We're doing really well right now. Finally, this guy can go for a full-blown attack. So it's now the Lich King's turn, which I think right now we're just going to go with a good old longsword attack. Put some power into it, and then just put some AP to make sure it hits. That's a nat 20. Was that needed? No, it wasn't, because that was our first roll. So yeah, that's 7 cold damage. That guy's officially bloodied. Then it will now be the Blight Mite's turn, which he is going to do... I think I'm going to do this. Left will be odds, right will be even. Okay, so we'll roll this d4. Not d8. Okay, that would... Left would be odds. Okay, so we'll attack him. Attack. Oh, it's because I'm on the ruler icon. Oopsie. There we go. And then I'll go to equipment here. Click on the stinger. And just start abusing the AP here. Making sure we hit. Yay, and we did 1 slashing. The Death Knight I built here is really good, just here for tanking. The other characters, like the Ranger here, is just there for kind of maneuvering out. I mean, we're about to see here. So he's going to use one of his action points now just to move. And then I think he's going to move here. You get to like 8 spaces of movement, so we're down to 2, so we'll go down here. This gives us like really good range. And we'll go to his equipment. Go to the Great Bow. And you just start making, we'll use, how many stamina points do I have? I still have a stamina point, do I? No, I don't. Okay, then in that case, we'll just go for one of those. One of those. All that. We got a nat 20. It was our first roll, so we didn't really need that, but that's 7 piercing. And that guy's also dead. Overkill again. Gosh, the Ranger's freaking going ham. And then, of course, now we have Drog, our resident barbarian, who didn't even use his stamina point, so he'll go to equipment, great axe. Use a stamina point here because I'm pretty sure he still has some. Yep. Make a power attack. 1 advantage. Do we need double advantage? Yeah, we'll win as well. And just go for like 1 more point into power. And just roll. Heavy attack. 6 slashing. That's freaking nuts. And then, of course, Danton, who I think... I'd rather just go with Magic Missile. It's so easy, but I want to go with a different spell here. What is Burning Flames' range? Yeah, nope. Nope. I'd rather not. Let's just do a Lightning Bolt. For now. For 22 damage, I'm gonna probably put 2 points to just, getting us that advantage. 3 lightning. And that's it. Done. A really easy way to run combat now, just by having everything here. Plus, you can just add conditions very easily and remove them without having to go right click and then having to find out which condition it is. You can just have it all right here and just easily remove and add. So yeah, that is the module. It is a very, very, honestly, I think it's perfect to have all of this right here. Only complaint I might have, and I noticed this with my Death Knight here, is the fact it doesn't show me, if I go to like points, it doesn't show me my custom resources anywhere. That's like my only point, only critique. If it would show me how many custom resources I had, so like if I open up my character sheet, you can see I have 1 blood rune, 1 unholy rune, 1 cold and 0 cold runes, but 100 rune of power as well. If it showed me that, especially for my artificer as well, like how much bullet ammo do I have? How much in total ammo do I have? Or Mr. Whiskers has ammo right here. If it showed me that too, under the points category, that would be really, really nice to have. But that's like my only critique. I think right now, as far as it goes, this is really a good start. Nothing I have. No real critique other than that, because I abuse the custom resources a ton. I mean, hell, I mean, probably having some more. Having that in there, like telling me how many custom resources I have, would be really, really nice. But that's the only thing I wanted to showcase this module today. And yeah, that's it.